How do you sort your sound out on your bikes? If you just want engine sound, Nibbo. If you just want engine sound and you don't talk on your vlogs, so there's different setups on different bikes. This is what I use on the T7. Take the seat off. Right. I use a roller. Cut off there. I cut that in half and it goes underneath there. I hope the video is showing it. Cut the roller in half. Right. There's a zip tie goes round there. You put the microphone inside the roller tube. Inside that tube when it's cut in half. With the black sponge bit on your microphone. And you push it up there a little bit, not much. Then if you look at this, this is underneath this bracket. That goes that length. So this is facing towards your exhaust. That sponge is facing towards your exhaust. So the sound will funnel towards your exhaust. If you put it this side, all you'll get is all your chain drive and it's horrible. Makes a real racket. But if you funnel that towards your exhaust over there, I was going to put it in the air intake, but you could try that. I haven't bothered because it's a bit better here. So that goes underneath there. Zip tie that on. One zip tie I've used. Zip tie that on so it doesn't flap around. That's the wire. Microphone just pushes in the center of your sponge. And that's just for your engine sound. I've got my camera coming up to here. Cable through to here. Top of your brake cylinder, master cylinder. I use drift cameras so they're easy to move around and you can rotate them wherever you want. Find them very good and for sound. So that's where I do my mic on this. So that's on the T7. But on the WR, totally different thing. I don't use the sponge. What I do with this is I'm running a camera on the back. My lead is there. The camera's picking it up. My camera lead comes into there, clicks into the camera. That's why I don't use GoPros, because you've got too many wires. This is so simple. In, neat. Got to put that on there because the microphone on a drift camera, there is a little plug-in, but only a little bit like that. So this stops it bending if you fall off. It's flush with the camera. So them little sponges there just hold it tight. Just because I crashed this a fair bit. So it does work because it's been crashed a lot. So that's the microwave coming out of there. So it comes under these seats, wherever you want to put it. This is a 2019 WR. So basically, the microphone goes in there. As you can see, there's no, I hope the camera's picking it up, there's no sponge on this one because it doesn't need it. So that's hooked into there. That goes back on then, so it's always on here. Show you again, just in there. So you're just hearing engine noise, air intake this is. Sounds really good, I think. My air cleaner got a little bit dirty, not too bad. So that goes on there. Wires go in there. Not like that. Me doing on a video, go round down there. Click this back on. They click on. Make sure you don't trap your microphone wire. So that's on. Don't know why I'm showing this. Something to do with it. Something for you to watch. There's a tank. And there's your sound just for engine noise. I always run the camera facing back on the Enduro bike, because there's always, if you're racing or something like that, there's always some idiot behind you. So you can have a bit of fun watching them, what they're doing. Or if you're passing them, and it actually shows when you're chucking soil out in that. Sometimes when you've just got your helmet camera on, if you might be jumping a long way and the wheel up in the air, but it doesn't show it all the time. So the back seems to give you a bit more action shots with all the soil and that flying out. So if you'll have plenty of time to sort your sound out. Just try these few tricks that I use, see if it works for you first. If it doesn't, you can see where I put it in there, zip tied on with the sponge. If it doesn't work, try something else. Works very good for me. You can hear Bo barking away. Where are you, Bo? Hey. Bo isn't very well at all. He's got an enlarged heart and he's not very good. So hope he'll pull through. So looks quite fit now, but he isn't. And Cooper's old. So there you go. Them are my two off-road bikes. WR250F 2019.